Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Quaint. This is the heartbreaking story of Dr. Maryam Shoukat, a young Pakistani doctor in the United States who tragically passed away just a half an hour before her planned liver transplant. Yes, she was a Pakistani doctor. Actually, she had left Pakistan for pursuing her medical journey in the United States. So she actually dedicated her life to healing others. Yet when she depended on timing, surgery and chance, everything aligned too late. And just because of that, she tragically passed away, leaving behind her family, then colleagues, community in shock. So this thing happened to her. Actually, unexpectedly, yes, very unexpectedly this thing happened. She fell victim to sudden and severe liver failure. You know, two types of liver failures are there. Actually, one is called chronic liver diseases, where diseases progress slowly, chronic liver diseases. But in case of acute liver failures, time in hand becomes too short. And in her case, actually, what happens in case of acute liver diseases or acute liver failure, and this happens in young people too. And Dr. Maryam Shoukat, Dr. Maryam Shoukat was a young lady physician. Okay, and I have already mentioned that she was suffering from acute liver failure. So what was the requirement? The requirement was the organ transplant. That means a liver transplant was the requirement. One more thing was a requirement, raising of too much fund. Actually, the requirement was almost about $900,000. But somehow they managed with only a little amount. The amount raised by them was $400,000. Okay. So what happened actually with the urgent support from the Association of Physicians of Pakistani descendant of North America. Okay, Association of Physicians of Pakistani descendant of North America, means APPNA, APPNA. With their support, in very short time, they could raise an amount of $400,000. And that was enough for that time, means actually they somehow managed with that little amount for that surgery. And the surgery was scheduled at Rutgers University Hospital. So everything was managed. Still, the science and surgery couldn't keep pace, because in case of acute liver failure, your liver stops filtering toxins. It produces clotting substances, or better to say clotting factors. So in that case, urgent liver transplant is the requirement, and the patient's condition can deteriorate or can decline rapidly just within hours or days. Okay, so you can see the situation was too critical. But anyway, in her case, she couldn't survive. Because of what? Because of lack of time. Because there was a time gap of only 30 minutes, half an hour. So from this heartbreaking story, what we can learn? We can learn about the importance of donor organs, importance of community support in bridging financial barriers to healthcare. We can learn something about medical logistics. Because say for example you have already found the donor organ, still there are problems like compatibility, transport time, then stability of the patient's body. In case of a doctor Maryam Shoukat, actually her liver and body both gave up. The surgeons or the doctors couldn't manage time. I've already mentioned there was a time gap of 30 minutes. Okay, she passed away before the surgeons could begin their operation. And that gap was only 30 minutes. So we can learn actually many things about from this tragic story of Dr. Maryam Shoukat. But we need to be serious about this thing. Okay, so many things are there. Donor organs, that is a requirement. So that means what? That means governments and health system should make this a life-saving transplants free and faster for all. Yes, not only free, the process should be faster, because in all the cases you won't get enough time for the transplant. Okay, so the process should be faster. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic. Okay, no doubt this was a heartbreaking story, because the age of the doctor at the time of death was only 27, and she was a lady doctor. She had left Pakistan. She had left Pakistan to pursue her medical career or medical journey in the United States. Anyway, she was too young. You can understand this thing easily. And if you want to prevent such happenings, such tragic deaths, then all of us should be very serious about all the things involved in such processes. Okay, so you can see is very clearly that in case of Dr. Shoukat, Dr. Maryam Shoukat, everything was arranged, but due to shortage of time, because in such cases clocks often run out quickly. Okay, and the same thing happened in case of this doctor, lady doctor. Anyway, if you watched this video, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And sharing of this video is very important, I think. Okay, and if you agree to this, then please share the video. Anyway, this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching.